Alright, so today I have a different style of video. I'm gonna pull one out of Varsity Gaming's playbook and do a little bit of a hacker replay. And this is not your ordinary hacker replay where it's pretty obvious or it's like a really good player that's walling and trying to hide it. No. I wanted to get inside the brain and see the POV of the cheater, maybe cheater, we played. So basically, we were just playing unranked. If you ever played unranked, you could play some of the best players or you could play brand new players. And we played a bunch of brand new players. And we got slaughtered by one of them. We didn't really mind, but it was funny seeing a guy with like 15 kills not know where he was at and just picking us off one by one. So we got a little suspect, went into match replay, and some of the rounds were pretty sus. But it wasn't full blatant. So I wanted y'all to be the jury on this and tell us, did we face a cheater or did we really get destroyed by a completely new player that was on a controller playing on PC lobbies? So here is our suspect. I think it's Diego. I'm just gonna call him Diego. Classic cheater loadout right here, where he has no skins, no nothing, and you can kind of see by his gameplay that he doesn't really know what's going on. Now, I am going to give a little bit of a spoiler alert. For the first few rounds, it seemed totally normal, and I'll let you know when I think he turned on the cheats. Again, I could just be coping that we got destroyed by a level like 20. I just want to point this out. This is what we're dealing with right here. Meanwhile, all of us are like high-ranked diamond champ players. We are terrible, don't get me wrong, but at least we know the game somewhat. Now, let's get back to our boy. Now, at the beginning here, I'm going to do a little bit of a sledge rush. It's a classic. It works every single time. That's a legit kill. I don't think he's cheating at this point. Again, look completely normal to me. He's making a really good rotate hole. I'll give him that. You don't see many players making rotates like this. They're still going at it. 30 seconds left in the round, and they are still going at it. So yeah, that was the first round. That just gives you kind of an idea of the player we're watching. And again, all of that looked legit. He probably hears us out there. We've been putting up OSHA shields. We're making a lot of noise, so he pings it. This round, I still think he's just playing legit.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Notice that he doesn't know that the fire hurts him right here. He runs right back into it. He gets very overwhelmed and dies. Now, here is the round where I think he kind of turns it on. Also, we're just going for fast plants. Like, that was our whole strategy all day. All right, we're actually getting the diffuser down right now, and he is still chilling in strip club. So, again, I think he has turned on the cheats right now, and you'll see why. Well, I got to show this. Again, this is the type of team we're dealing with. Nothing wrong with being new. We've all been there, but being new and dropping a ton of kills on people that have been playing for 10 years, kind of suspect. Again, tell me in the comments if I'm coping. I'm genuinely thinking it would be hilarious if a new player destroyed us and dropped 15 kills. I would not even be mad. But just look at this. This is what we're dealing with. They get a little scared. And now look, there's a guy over here in blue. You'll kind of see him look at him through the wall. He sees him right there, but if you back up, it looks like he was ready for it before the guy came into his line of sight. Another thing with cheaters you have to know is that he is not looking at any other angle. He's not worried about this angle over here or getting peeked anywhere else. Now, they could have comms, but by the way they're playing, I don't think their comms are going to be good enough or even comming in the first place. So right there, he's like looking right at him. Switches to a shotgun. He does see him. I think it's cheats. Who knows? Now it is a 1v1. This attacker right here is Varsity Gaming. Watch the level 20 outplay Varsity Gaming with the fake. Cheats have nothing to do with this. This is pure skill, and Varsity Gaming is going to show his skill right here. Absolutely blasted. Unfortunately, he was too late, and we get the win. Let's go on to the next round. And this might be the second most sus round of the game. Again, notice that he's not looking at the main stairs, not looking at this doorway, and you'll see later in the round, he doesn't even check Jim for any angles. He only goes to where we are. He might just have that gain sense. He was born with it. I say that as he's trying to wallbang a reinforced wall. It happens. So we notice that guy jumps back in and he knows it's safe. He's going to reload. Maybe he heard him. Who knows? But you notice he doesn't look at Jim at all. pre-fires the hell out of me. The reason why I was caught off guard, I was doing something very important in bathroom. Very important. If you see, I am an artist. Get ready. Michelangelo of Siege right here, baby. Boom. I had a pretty good round. Let's get back to Diego. And he destroys us right there. You saw the controller spin. We were all laughing in Discord about how we were getting destroyed by a controller player. We didn't even suspect cheats at this point. We just thought it was awesome that a guy on a controller was just doing this to us. Look at this. This is Throbber Johnson bandit tricking. I am a world-renowned bandit tricker. That's what they know me for. When you hear the name Throbber Johnson, you instantly think bandit trick. And look at this. Look at this. I get the second. I forgot about the thermite update, so I ran away from the wall. And, yeah, he gets it. Don't look at what I do next. Just close your eyes. That was my little brother playing. I gave him the controller right after a bandit trick. That's what I'm known for. So, yeah, he dies. Nothing really happens. Let me actually just show you my perspective of that round, because I completely forgot about Thermite's third charge. I thought we were going downstairs. I picked bandit for downstairs.
I did say downstairs, but... You and me are the only ones who picked.
Get
Ooh,
tricked.
That's
I can't hear it, though. I just gotta keep putting them down, because you can't freaking hear it. Oh, I just got it. Nice.
But there's a third one, remember?
Oh, right. That is a...
This guy doesn't know the patch notes.
Thermite buff, dude. Thermite buff. This might be the most sus round out of all of them. He leaves his drone here. I don't think he moves it. Yeah, he doesn't move it. And again, they could be communicating, but the way they're playing, I don't think they're gonna have that good of communication. And somehow, he knows that Cav is under the stairs. Again, they could be communicating. Who knows? I don't know. That's a little bit sus. This is the most sus. Not that. That guy just got destroyed. Knowing that this guy's an oil pit. And exactly where he's at. You notice that he's not checking up top. Not checking anything, really. He's just going right to us. Again, not checking any church. Not checking the hallway. Not checking left. Not checking right. Just going right to this last guy. Could be calling out. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but come on. Gets absolutely smoked. Let's go to the next round. He doesn't notice the drone looking right at him. That was a normal kill. Let's skip ahead. So here's the guy break the door down and he waits. Looks legit to me. Probably sees him through the wall, but... blasted. Oh yeah, he runs upstairs. And I don't think he was expecting that wall to be open. Now I want to show you an example from the Blitz on the other team. Something the Blitz did that this guy, our boy Diego, is not doing. So if you look at Blitz, he's just going to rush. But he does not go right to us. You'll see him check his corners. He checks to the left, kind of waits. Does he hear anything? No. Keeps moving, waits for the team. And he keeps pushing. I'm doing a Pro League strat in the corner, as you can see. And he notices me. It looks like reaction. I think the Blitz is clearly legit. I was using him as an example of somebody that actually checks his corners and doesn't seem to know where everybody is. Because Diego looks like he knows I'm in the corner. Luckily, the Blitz took me out. I was about to make a play. Now look, he knows somebody's in strip club. There is a drone over there. I mean, it's way over here. I just don't think this team is droning out and communicating based on their gameplay. So he pings over there trying to alert his team. His team doesn't really know. Gets blasted. And then just kills him. And that's about all that happened in this game. They kind of clean us up. Nothing else happens with Diego. And yeah, they win. So let me know. Do you guys think that he was cheating? Do you guys think I'm coping and we just got destroyed by a level 20? But let me know in the comments below. Also, I looked at his R6 tracker and the last game he played, it was canceled due to an anti-cheat. So somebody got banned. It doesn't say anybody in that whole lobby is banned, but the game did get canceled for the anti-cheat, and that was the last game he played. And everybody else in the lobby played more games after that. So I assumed he got banned. He actually did play in the 2 previous games, so I'm gonna go look at those 2 games, and we didn't notice anything crazy. He didn't have any crazy stats. If anything interesting happens, I'll show y'all. So I went through one of the games, and there were a few sus moments, but I think I have confirmed that he was cheating the other games and the entire game on Clubhouse. He didn't switch it on that Cav round. I think he's been cheating this whole time, and I think this kind of proves it. So he goes for the pre-fire, thinking I was holding the angle, which is normal. But right now he's getting spotted by a camera. So he knows the common angles to pre-fire, but doesn't know about the default cams, even when he's looking right at it. Now that's not the sus part. This is classic cheater behavior. Droning right where somebody is, but not actually seeing him. He sees the guy through the wall in the corner, and he looks right at him. Then backs up. I think that's pretty blatant cheats. I'm not gonna look through the rest. I'm pretty confident he's cheating. Also, if you'll have any insight, not only why do people cheat, but why buy a game and not even try it out just to cheat? Somebody explain the mindset to me. Genuinely one of the most confusing things I've ever seen. Thank y'all again for watching this video. I know it was a bit different and I yapped a lot, but I appreciate y'all sticking to the end. And I have a little announcement that I'm finally going to be uploading my Battlefield video, hopefully tomorrow. I have a ton of clips, so I don't know how long it's going to take me. But yeah, thank y'all again, and grab.